Okay.
You tell me to
Yeah.
start. Yes. So I'm Dr. Deepti Sadhwani. As you all guys all know, I work at Quality Healthcare and Wellness Institute, and now recently Lifestyle by Dr. Deepti, where I have started doing IV nutrition and helping patients come off medication so they can live a better quality of life. That's Miss beautiful Catherine Benincasa, and Catherine wants to share her story in her journey towards wellness with knowing me in my practice.
Yes, I feel very fortunate to have been able to have you help me through these last 7 years. When I came from Ohio to Florida, I was taking 21 pills a day.
21 pills.
21 pills a day. I had been diagnosed with fibromyalgia, and my goal coming to Florida was to get healthier, to get off of these medications, to exercise all year long because it's warmer here.
Mm-hmm.
And so in seeing you and you helping me get off of all of these medications that really I did not need to be taking,
Mm-hmm.
I started to feel better.
Mm-hmm.
And then this past year, I had 2 hip surgeries, and they just threw me off.
What do you mean?
By throwing me off, I mean I could not exercise like I used to. I couldn't swim. I was in nursing facilities because I live alone. I had my whole life just changed. And I was at home so much of the time instead of being out and about like I used to.
Right.
So I put on weight again, about 35 pounds, and I was, honest to goodness, miserable.
Right.
Just completely miserable. And I was struggling. And of course, I also had started to have a fibro flare-up. And fibro flare-ups last about 2 weeks. And they're just horrible. There's no pill on earth that would ever be able to help you get through a fibro flare-up.
Your whole body hurts.
Your whole body hurts. You sleep all the time. Your mind is all fogged.
You're depressed.
You're depressed. But because I've been through them before, I know it's going to take me 2 weeks. But during that time, when I was having the flare-up, I came to see you. And I have known about the IV nutritional system that you use.
Right, because IV bypasses your stomach and goes directly into your cells.
So I was aware of it, and I reached a point where I thought, I will try anything. I need to get myself back. I'm in so much pain, and I trust you so much for all these years. So I agreed to go through the IVs. And within the first IV, I started feeling a little better. I know that the fibro flare-up takes 2 weeks. The second IV, within a second week, I started feeling even more so better. And then now I feel like this is my 5th IV, I feel like a completely different person. I feel more myself. I care about myself. I want to eat correctly. I want to do more exercise. My brain is so much clearer. I have goals that I didn't have before, where I have things that I am thinking about doing that I never would have thought of before. I have gone ahead and signed up for 5 more sessions. That's how much better I feel.
So it's interesting how, as a doctor, we've been trained to write medication for everything. We hand out a pill for every disease, to the point that when Kathy first came to me, she was on 21 medication. And today, how many medications do you take?
Today I take 2 medications, really, is all I have to take. A thyroid medication and I take Cymbalta for the fibromyalgia.
Which eventually, hopefully, we can
We
help
can
you
get
come off that.
Absolutely, but we took off all the other medications that I was on for fibro, or I don't take any of those.
Right. And you've lost
And
some
I've lost
weight.
60 pounds.
Yeah. And she's having a life again, so she can go back and walk and do the things that she would like to do. Go back walking and
And
exercising.
swimming,
Yeah.
and yes, the whole, yes.
So-
Things that make me feel a lot better.
So our message here is prescription medication is not the answer for every disease. That if we sit down, take the time and see these patients as our family and tell them the foods that are hurting us, the environmental toxins that are hurting us, and what are the other options rather than just throwing them on a pill which has so many side effects, I think life would be so much better, humanity would be so much better, our medical science would be so much better rather than making it as a pill for everything. If we can help heal these patients with nutrition, food, some IV nutrition supplements, it would be so much better for the country and the world in general. It would be my message. Do you agree?
I agree.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.